play until damn near the school year comes to an end. We live. It's the AMF show, 6th episode. I'm your host, Coach J. Vaughn. I'm here with my brothers from Far Rockaway, Team Crate. They in the building. Before I introduce them, I just want to remind y'all this Saturday we got the men's walk. We're walking Brooklyn Bridge this Saturday for Men's Health Month. So if anybody interested in participating or being a part of that, we're meeting Brooklyn Bridge, and we're gonna walk the bridge to Westinghouse High School. Once we get there, we're gonna have a bunch of events, basketball games, city agency games, stuff for kids, a lot of different vendors, stuff like that. So if you're interested in participating, we'd love to have you. Let me introduce my special guests now. My guys, I have Team Crate with me. I got Coach Larry, I got Coach Sports, and I got Coach Jeff with me. You know what I'm saying? And happy to have them. Shout out to Lou, my guy who couldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? But set it up for me so I can have my brothers here with me. These guys, they pretty much do the same work that AMF is doing. And our side of Queens, they doing the same thing out in Far Rock. So it was I had to get them up here to highlight them, you know what I'm saying? Because these guys are pillars, and the whole purpose of this thing is to highlight the pillars, make sure they share their journeys and stuff like that. And because they pouring into the community. So we highlighting y'all. This is me giving y'all flowers. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys, and thanks for being here. So real quick, man, I just want y'all to introduce yourselves. Just let people know who you are, what you stand for, things of that nature. Y'all could in whichever order you prefer to do it.
All right. Larry, Coach Larry, Team Crate. Just here with my boys here, my fellow guys from the Crate team, just representing. Just here to give y'all some knowledge, man, on what we do at Far Rock, how we bring up the kids. It's not just basketball. It's a whole community thing for us.
That's a fact.
I'm Coach Sports. I'm just a big pillar of the community. I'm just here to kick knowledge, just like Coach Larry said about what we go on in the community and stuff like that. I've been coaching for a while, so I'm just here to kick my story about our program, Team Crate.
Coach Jeff, Far Rock, in the building. Just like they said, we're here to tell y'all story, how we got to where we at now, and how we're going to continue to move forward. It's a village, and Team Crate, it's the village is forming. You understand?
That's a fact.
We here.
That's a fact. Just shout out real quick to Team Crate, to the staff. You know what I mean? The staff, the players, the parents. Definitely. Y'all got a huge support system. So shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Coach Lou, Banjo.
Yeah, shout them out.
Yes, all the parents,
definitely gotta give Eric Dennis a shout out.
Dennis.
For y'all that don't know, if it wasn't for Eric Dennis, to be real, this program probably wouldn't even started. He was one of the guys that started me coaching when I was 18 years old. So to be definitely gotta give Eric Dennis a big shout out for the whole start of all this mentoring. He's one of the pillars in the mentoring part of Far Rockaway. Anybody that does any mentorship in Far Rockaway, period, they came through him.
For sure.
If they came through me, then they came through him. So if I produced 20, he produced those 20.
That's fine.
So I gotta say that. I gotta give a big shout out to Eric Dennis out there.
Shout out to Eric Dennis, man.
Yeah, y'all was definitely on the bus, the train, all that together.
Yeah,
soldiers trooping.
Yeah,
that's what's up. So real quick, man, I got a segment I do called 21 Questions. We on Balls and Hoops Radio, so gonna tap into music a little bit. I mean,
all right.
You guys answer a question in one word or least amount of words possible. If you have the answer, if y'all have the same answer to one of the questions, then you'll just say same. And if you don't, then you'll say what your answer is.
Okay.
So we're gonna go in order from how you started, from Larry down to Jeff.
All right.
And then we do it like that. All right.
I'm an old soul too at heart. So
All right, cool.
So he mad
We're
at
gonna
somebody
tap
that.
in. It's like the icebreaker type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
People get an idea who we
Sounds good.
dealing with.
all right.
All right, so real quick, starting from Larry and working our way down. Your favorite rap artist of all time.
Oh, Nas Esco.
Nice.
My favorite rap artist is probably Fabulous.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say Hove
Fire.
or Lil Wayne.
Man, young,
Hov,
dog. You saying Hov?
Bro, you just like how many years? Probably Hove or Lil Wayne. Maybe
Yo.
it's a toss up.
It's a toss-up?
It's a toss up between
All
Hove
right.
and Lil Wayne.
All right, favorite R&B artist or group of all time.
Oh man,
Mm-mm-mm.
yo,
You can be here for all night for that.
I
ain't
don't even
gonna
want
lie,
to.
I got-
I don't want to say my favorite.
nah,
R&B
I'm gonna say
artist.
mine. I don't want to
Can
say
we
it.
go like group or
I don't want
Nah,
to say
nah,
my
I
favorite.
don't wanna
female.
say
I don't wanna
mine.
my favorite
But
R&B
I'm
artist.
gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep it
Like,
real.
you can't do
Yeah.
that.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to say mine. I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm gonna say
female
R.
artist.
Kelly.
Yeah,
R.
I'm gonna say
Kelly
the same, I'm gonna say.
is my favorite R&B artist.
All right, no wrong with that.
Hands
Okay.
down.
He's
He's a good
definitely,
artist.
he's
All right, all
definitely
right.
mine.
You got, okay. All right. Your turn.
I said he's definitely.
Oh, y'all-
mine. I
y'all-
said
y'all
he's gonna say the
co-signing
same
that?
one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to go 112.
112. All
Yeah.
right.
As a group,
Okay.
all right.
As a group, 112.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck 112.
What song you listening to on repeat? Like you constantly gotta play it a couple times throughout the week. I mean, you just refer to that specific song.
Right now,
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Ooh.
Let me answer that first.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, My Life.
Mm,
Facts. On repeat, heavy.
heavy.
My life, my life, my life, my life.
Man. I got a couple though, but right
That
now,
song with Drake and J. Cole of his new album.
Oh,
One man shoot, first person shooter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
But
funny.
I was looking at that reference as a basketball reference.
okay.
So as soon as you catch that first pass, you open, shoot it.
Shoot it.
Now,
okay,
man,
I like
that's
that.
it.
I like
First
that.
person shooter. I
I
was
like
just watching
that.
the
I like
highlight, and I've been listening to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably like the only song I like off that album,
Okay.
like that. And I'm a big Drake fan, but I listen to that song. I try to basketball reference that
Right.
That's
just
good.
because of the title.
Yo,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What you got, lad?
the crazy thing is lately though,
Yeah.
there's been one song I've been listening to lately though. I ain't even gonna
Chief
front. Nah. Hove joint. What's that?
Which one?
What's that? 30's the new 20?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
You got
okay.
some jewels in there. I've been
Yeah,
having
it's
that
a lot of
repeat.
jewels in that.
Yeah.
You
know,
go
when they
back to
getting
those
older.
joints.
You know, you getting older. I'm like, yo,
Right,
yeah, he kicking some real, you know what I mean?
Right,
20.
right,
Older
right,
knowledge
I
on
just
that.
watch a whole interview now.
Which one?
Any interview.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Any interview.
Any interview. You speak. You watch.
take
any
Yeah, I've
I've
been
been
having the
taking
kids
that.
listen to
Just
that.
know
They-
you
I've
say
been having them in the car.
taking
You
that
need to
whole
listen to
interview?
this.
You taking that whole interview? You taking the money?
All right, so look, so favorite basketball movie.
We just talked
Favorite
about
basketball
it.
movie.
We just talked about it.
Oh,
I know mom.
favorite basketball movie. You gotta go first,
I got
man. I'm still
Yeah,
thinking.
mine's above the rim.
Fire.
Oh, yeah. I might have to go above the rim.
You only get one.
All right, so I'm gonna go above the
For the
rim.
rim. All right.
Just because I went past the park the other day when I was going to the Kennedy Center. I mean, I was going to the Kennedy Center the other day for an early morning workout, and I'm schooling the kids like, yo, you see that park right there?
Right.
Yo, you know, that was above the rim. They was doing whatever they was doing in the park right there. They're like, what's above the rim? You know, none of the kids know what any of that is right now.
That's
And I
a
told
fact.
the parent, like, yo, make sure you go put them on that. So
I gotta go love and basketball.
Loving basketball.
Sorry.
Classic.
yeah,
That's a classic
That's
too.
a classic.
That's
good.
that's funny
Good one.
because
Yeah.
they had a better basketball. They had like a debate about a better basketball movie between
Love and basketball, Coach Carter.
and Coach Carter.
I'm a Coach Carter guy, man.
So I said,
That's my joint.
I'm not watching Love and Basketball before. I said, I'm not watching. I said,
Coach
I
Carter
agree
was
with
in
Coach
too.
That
Carter
was an ill movie though.
because I'm not watching Love and Basketball before I go coach or
It's
play
not
a
about
basketball
that,
game.
man.
It's
It is about that.
It's not about that.
It's not a
Yo,
basketball
yo,
movie.
funny.
listen. You're gonna do that if you're in a relationship and you in
Nah,
love.
it's not-
You might do that.
Nah, not even
Nah.
that.
You might watch Love and Basketball.
Listen,
That's not even
I
that.
had,
You know what I mean?
I had a niece in my house that played at a high
That's a
level
good
basketball.
movie.
Right.
I had a nephew in
Because
my
of
house that
Mama's
played
House,
high
right?
level basketball.
That's a great-
Love
that's
and
a
Basketball
great
was her favorite movie.
Okay.
But when I would have coached them, I'm going to watch something that's getting your mindset for it, not just going to compromise your mentality.
Right.
Basketball game is more mental than anything. So,
all right. I got a favorite tournament to coaching.
Come on, man. Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. It's Hoops in the Sun.
Hoops in the Sun. Yeah. What you got?
Yeah, I probably gotta give a shout out to Joe Cruz on that.
Yeah, I on that.
It's one tournament I will always do forever.
Yeah.
It's Lincoln Park.
Sure. Yeah.
So it don't even matter. Right. Dave can call me and be like, yo, you on the schedule this week? Or no, better yet, because we got a better understanding.
Yeah.
What does your schedule look like for the summer sports? Because you know, God bless the dead, Miss Donna.
Yeah.
Love her.
God bless Miss Donna.
You know, she used to run everything, so I know things will be a little bit more difficult. So we help each other out to try to figure out how we can keep that tournament strong. You know, big Queens.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But for my groups right now, because when I start getting, you know, Big O and Troy and all of them guys out there for real, and I can start competing in those 19 and under tournaments for real, where everybody start being looking.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm giving it to Hoops in the Sun. Like,
copy.
Geographically, that shit is hard as hell to get to and deal with, especially all over the place. But the kids and the parents,
they love it.
Yo, when we going to Orchard? When we doing Orchard, and their uniforms is fire. You got any extra shorts? And so I'm like, damn, son, I ain't even want to fuck with them niggas like that. But parents love it. They market the kids right. They put them on a platform. They put them on streaming networks. They got a lot of connections outside. They do a lot of community work, so they on the same type of stuff we do. And yeah, I will say that for right now, for the majority of the tournaments we do.
Right, like you gave
45
words, 2 hours.
I'm just telling you,
it's on and on.
That's hilarious. It's so good. Don't worry about it.
But Jeff, how many times? Yo, Jeff,
57.
But how many times Jeff knocked him? Yo. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Bro,
we gotta do that right
one
now.
thing, bro. Every time, bro. This guy is the.
Yeah.
I'm out in the car. I'm coming. It'll be literally an hour.
You be waiting for an hour in the car.
I'm just trying to talk to who. Get your butt.
I apologize.
Jesus,
it's so good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. So look, before
right now.
Look, before we get into the history of Team Crate.
Right now, that's enough.
Look, before we get into the history of Team Crate, man.
Right.
Each of you guys, you have a journey that needs to be told, need to be heard. So real quick, I want the quick overview version of what your basketball career was like, student athlete wise, middle school through college. You know what I'm saying? And whatever highlight something that, you know, that needs to be spoken about. Because again, I'm bringing you guys back individually, where we can go in depth. So right now, it's just like a quick description of your history.
Let me go first since I'm the youngest.
And I'll be quick, okay, Jeff?
Yeah. Quick. It was
all
quick.
Right, I'll be quick with this.
Middle school,
okay.
You know.
Right.
Played ball. Went to high school. Went to Far Rock for a year. Went to military school in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Went there for 3 years. I was the first 1,000-point scorer there.
Fine.
Ain't nothing crazy. Played a couple people. College, went to Syracuse for a year and a half. I tried to walk on politics. You know how that go.
Yeah.
Transferred over to Alvernia College at the time. Now it's Alvernia University. Shout out to them in Reading, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Went there for 3 years. Played all 4 years there. Actually 3 years there. When I played during that time, I led my team in scoring, but that's nothing. That's college, you know.
Yeah.
And after that, you know, just been playing ball, just trying to keep myself active.
Right.
I'm kind of old, but I'm kind of young at the same time. You feel me? You know,
you
know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just trying to keep active out there. But, you know, as far as ball, I feel like, people that know me around, that know me around the leagues and different parts, they know what I stand for. I'm a dog. I play ball. I guess it is.
Right.
Still.
That's a fact.
And that's it.
What you got, Sports?
I didn't go to college and play basketball. I played at Far Rockaway High School. I played with some really awesome guys, some really great guys. Sharif, at that time, was Sharif Towns. Everybody knows Sharif Fordham.
Yeah.
Andrew Richards, who's one of the parents of a few kids in my program right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
For sure.
But once I got past high school, it like basketball wasn't really my ideal.
Yeah.
That's when I ran into Eric Dennis.
Got it.
At that time, I'm like 18, 19 around the time, and I just started coaching my little brothers. And then I've been coaching ever since. So ever since I was 18, I've been doing that. I've been doing now.
That's dope.
Larry Legend.
Yeah.
Yo, this lab. Yeah, I started playing basketball, St. Rose, probably about 5th, 6th grade. I was also a baseball player. I was nice in baseball. I was a two-sport. I actually played football too. I was playing everything.
Nice.
So yeah, I started St. Rose. We won a couple of those Diasis. That's when CYO was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody played CYO. It wasn't AAU like that. You know what I mean? CYO was CYO. It was lit. Yeah, we I had a nice program over there, man. Learned a lot of things from good coaches like Mr. Cook, Mr. Walsh. Had some great players I learned a lot from too. Shandu McNeil, who's a year older than me.
Okay.
Learned a lot from him coming up. Yeah, and I went from St. Rose. It was a toss up. Like I said, I played baseball and basketball. And I decided I was gonna go to a Catholic school. But then at the time, Mom Duke's like, nah, kid, I ain't even trying to pay $400, $300.
Right.
If they ain't giving you all, we ain't going.
Yeah.
So I ended up with the Beast Channel.
Nice.
Concentrated on basketball.
Yeah.
Had a great career there. Did my thing there. Ended up going to Stony Brook, which was a blessing.
Nice.
Played 4 years there, started 4 years.
Dope.
Scored over 1,000 points there. Learned a lot about life. You know what I mean? College, I always tell kids, you ain't go away to school. Got to go away to school, man. You learn how to grow up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do your thing on your own. Then after Stony Brook, just the regular tournaments playing in. Like I said, I played for your pops.
Yeah.
Been all over playing the New York tournaments, stuff like that. So then after I was done with that, man, I always wanted to get back to my community. You know what I'm saying? We always had Far Rock was just like a big community, like up the beach, down the beach. Right. We never had a program. It was just kids would just be all over, like, yo, you from Far Rock? Yo, you go to where? In Bronx? He all city. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
I used to see that all the time. Everybody all over, up the beach, down the beach. So it was always in my mind, like, damn, somebody could come up with something. And then, I got put on my man, Sports, Luna. They was doing their thing with the crate joint.
That was my next question. Like, how did it come about? How did it form? Yeah. Like, who spearheaded it? Who sat down?
These guys. This guy right here. I always tell him.
Hold
on. Let me keep going. Hold on. But it was this guy right here.
Yeah.
These guys, I think they was doing their thing. So I'm like, all right, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? This could be something. And I knew it was a bunch of kids. I'm like, yo, we could really have a program.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about this guy right here was that this guy kind of like dragged me along, like, you know what I mean? To the point, looking at my dude, like, yo, what's good? Yo, can I get down? Can I get a tee? Got coach?
Right.
My guy was, yo, come on, lad. I'm gonna have you here. I need you here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, but I respected that because I know what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I respected this program. Because I'm like, all right, they're not just trying to have, yo, you want to coach? Come on.
Yeah,
I see with my guy, and I was just like, oh, okay. So I see as a program, I respect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He gonna make me really work to get in here.
Right.
I see what's going on.
saying that because he got a brick right there.
You know what I mean?
You
know what I mean?
He got a brick right now.
My guy was stringing me along. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, can I get a cheek? I could coach, son. Yo, come to the game. I got you, ladder. But I understood what he was like. The program, they was forming it to, you want to make the right pieces. People could add to it. So. Right. Yeah, that was my basketball journey, man. And then I came across Team Crate with the kids, man. And everything is for the kids, man. You know what I mean? Love the kids. Want them to have what we didn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like you said, we ain't had nobody over us. Your schoolwork, this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more than just basketball with us. So yeah, that's my journey, man.
Yeah.
Nah, to answer your question on how it formed, to be honest, I gotta give a shout out to my guy called Ben. I want to say like a few years ago before we started Team Crate, me and him had a program. And like certain things don't necessarily work out with certain dudes, but that's my brother. Like I've known him, I coach him as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carl Ben making moves. He got a program. He out of Connecticut, stuff like that.
Dope.
Great trainer, one of the better trainers in the city. I mean, before Brinkley and them had Cole Anthony and all of them, we had him way before that. So like he's one of the better trainers. A lot of people don't know what he do.
Yeah.
But everything didn't just necessarily work out. So I just said, you know what? It's probably my time not to even do it no more.
Okay.
Lou was like, you bugging. You need to do this.
Yeah.
And that's when I hit at the time, like, if everybody know what I do, I coach girls and guys.
Yeah.
But my girls team, my oldest girls team is older than my boys team. So they was first.
Yeah.
So he had a daughter, like me and Vernon was like, yo, got my daughter, got a couple of girls, put them together, do whatever we're gonna do. And I'm like, all right. So we started doing that through a CYO program. Okay. Same CYO program that Larry played for.
Okay.
From St. Rose.
That's dope.
And on our peninsula, it's probably like maybe 5 parishes. Our parish is the only parish that get all the housing development kids.
Got it.
So that made it unique for me. Like I could have been at a different parish. They could have got a different group of kids.
Right.
But now this parish, you mean to tell me that they get all the project kids?
Yeah.
And I could bring all the project kids to this and
dope,
we could figure it. All right, I'm cool with that. And then that's how we started my girls' situation. But I had older kids at the time.
Okay.
The main part of the program was the girls because they were starting early.
Okay.
And they used to be in the gym 5:30 before school, 6:30 after school, 7 days a week. That's why all those girls was like that. Once we started, but back to how Lou started, Lou was like, we need to start a program. We got this store. The store is right there on Mount Avenue. Mount Avenue is a block from like 5 minutes from either direction where we live.
Yeah.
New store, they trying to whatever. Let's see if they put some money behind us.
Okay.
That the store was called The Crate. So I'm like, all right, you go figure it out. I don't know if I want to do it, whatever.
Yeah.
But go ahead. So he went and figured it out, did all leg work with it, and then boom, we started our first team. Went from the Crate was the store.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna spin off that, call it Team Crate. We're not even gonna call it whatever name we want. We're just gonna use your name, use your logo, and then we can help push the brand from them, push us, and vice versa. Shout out to Real Skills Dion, who I know is one of your partners.
Guys,
He's one of the first guys that let me put a platform for any of the kids I ever had. If I had this kid, put him out there. Had this kid, put him out there.
Dope.
Troy Faison, everybody know him. Probably played the Real Skills 3 years in a row before he played in any other tournament, maybe other than Lincoln.
Yeah.
Right? Before they knew who he was. Same thing for Big
tough.
O. He was the first person that started saying Big O, Big O, Big O. 5th grade.
Shout out to Dion.
So definitely shout out to Dion, Real Skills, who's teaching the kids. I definitely, like, listen, you better, if you want to trade, you want to.
And he invited us to the tourney this summer. Shout out, Dion. You invited us. We got an invite. We played in the Real Skills.
Dion is my guy, man. Big Queens. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely helped propel it. That it segues right into what I wanted to say about you.
Yeah, talk about it, bro.
He's only right, man.
Like the same way he helped propel my kids to get them started. I ain't having no gym. I was just grabbing the kids, going to his tournament. Needed a gym. We was battling with you all the time. I mean, same tournament. So we was going there all the time. You know, we talking, and you was like, yo, one day you just called me like, yo, bro, I got my homegirl out there.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Crystal. Shout out to Crystal.
Yeah, shout out to Crystal.
Crystal.
I mean, Crystal is like she's, man, I love that lady.
Yeah.
Like, her, you put me on, he was like, yo, my homegirl got got the center out there, and I'm like, so she's stressed about the kids and trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, yo, my man out there got all the kids.
Yo, let me tell you how it happened. She called me. She like, I just got. First of all, me and Crystal used to work in 226 in the Beacon together as kids.
Right.
So she went all the way through it.
Years old.
Yeah, she went all the way through and became the director. Right. And they put her out there. So she was like, yo, I need you to bring Almighty out here.
Right.
I'm like, I can't do that.
Now, I'm at 226.
I'm over here. Like, you know, that's our neighborhood. I'm up the block. But I say, yo, my brothers, they do the same thing. Right. And it just so happened you was looking for a gym.
That's right. Word, and it's funny. It's funny because at the same time I was looking for a gym, they was having meetings about programs. And before you even called me on that, because me and my brother, shout out to Stink Keith Crosby, he's at the Reference Center in Far Rockaway. Does the same thing that y'all was doing at that center. We was talking about it earlier today, and he was like, yeah, I remember we used to have the meetings. I'm bringing it up. I'm telling him like, yo, my brother got this. My center director, Kia Eccles, she's bringing it up. Shout out to Kia. She's bringing it up. Then you got a couple of other people from all the centers out there. They all bringing it up. And Crystal's out there, but don't know me. But she's hearing the name, so but she don't know. And then she called you for help. And then you say the name, and she was like, "That's all the name they was kept talking about. I didn't know it."
That's
so
all
now,
she needed to hear.
All she did was run right back to them, like, "Yo, I need them." Next day, we in the gym, and then it's been ever since. To this day, like they got their center, they having their center being renovated. She's still like, "Yo, when it's up and open, I don't care what y'all doing. Team Crate's coming back to the center." That's what it is. And we was having a conversation. There's no way we don't go back there. Like it made sense. Like it put everything in order. Like it was funny how it happened. Her center is directly across the street from the CYO gym.
Wow.
So could you imagine the gym time we was having? I got the CYO gym. I mean directly across the street. You don't even gotta change your clothes if it's the winter time. Just throw your sweater on, run across the street. You in the gym, 6 to 8, and then I got the CYO gym to 9:30. We in the gym 5 days a week, 3 hours a day.
So you went from no gyms to having gyms across the street,
across the street from each other.
That's dope.
And having 3 hours a day consistently every day a week. That's how I was able to build that group of kids that fast.
Got it.
At home.
They got
and be able to compete. You already know how
gym work.
They got good.
You already know how hard is it to compete with other AAU programs.
Yeah, because they live in the gym. They got the
space. Kids from
they going to grab kids
from all over. And I'm just doing with the kids right from there.
And that's
every
what
single
that's what they do. They wait for you to build the kids. Now they
nothing against
kids. As soon as they get good,
they kicking that ass. Yo, who that kid? Yo, he kicking that ass. Yo, who that?
Now, nothing against anybody outside of the borough.
Yeah,
like because that's at the end of the day. At that point in time, it was the peninsula.
Yeah,
I knew eventually that other kids is gonna want to do this.
Yeah,
if this made sense.
Yeah,
his team had kids like that. His team had kids like that, and it showed. I even had some girls that consistently play. Like shout out to Lil V.
Yeah.
They go to Murray Bertram, one of the better guards out there, the class of 2026. You know what I mean? Grace Lanier, another girl from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
She a 2-time all league Catholic as a freshman and as a sophomore.
Wow.
All of those girls was all in the same group.
Okay.
Big O out in Whitestone, she's number 2 in the country in her class.
Wow. So
that helped propel the program. I can never forget any of those girls what it did, but now that's basically where we at this point. So now we just trying to build off that.
Girls is next.
Girls is next.
Yeah, I love next.
Yeah, no, that's how it's supposed to go. Have girls first.
Shout
out to my
boys next.
Yeah.
Next.
Right?
Yeah.
Now girls the next after that again. So we just keep recycling.
That's good.
We're not gonna leave Larry out because Larry group is the next group to go to high school.
Yeah,
but they already got a name already. They kind of good.
They doing really well, man.
Smoking a lot of boots.
Yes, y'all are. How tough would y'all say it is to coach in general? Like, is it? Would you say it's easy or is it challenging to you guys?
You gotta
Very
have
challenging.
You gotta have the right heart for it. You understand? You know, you dealing with different emotions, different kids coming from different backgrounds.
Right.
So it's a lot to deal with it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, if you're not built for it, then you'll be left out there.
What's going on though is, and like I said, we ain't just like, I had coaches, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had coaches, high school coach, basketball. I have a nice day and all that, right? We actually, it's actually more than coaches, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? Spending a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you doing a lot of time, you spending a lot of money. Like, it's a lot going on, and you trying to teach the kids not just basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Everyday
it's like a game of life, man.
You have young men. You have young men in your hands, man. So you're trying to teach them.
It's a lot going on. Everyday life. You be with them, 12, 13s. They talking about girls, all that. You got to whoa. You know what you say? Like, you know what I'm saying? You really, you got. It's a lot of stuff that you got to nip in the butt. Like, yo, hold up, right away. So it's more than just. I always tell people it's more than just coaching, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You go away with the kids, you take the kids away. You know, it's babysitting. Like, it's a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then it's only like it'll be like a handful. But yo, it's challenging, man. Because if you want to just be a coach, you can do that.
Right.
It won't be no challenge. Yo, X and O's, when we like, boom. Yep. But I always tell people, man, we do more than that, man. We take them other places other than just basketball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try to get them on trips.
I'll say the biggest thing. You probably can agree with me. I know these two can agree with me.
Yeah.
Patience. If that's not the biggest word in your coaching vocabulary, it's not for you.
Sorry.
It's not, especially when you coaching grade school kids.
Man.
Because if you coaching grade school kids, you have to have patience because you can't wow them out too well. Before they understand it. The high school kids supposed to understand it. So if they don't understand it, you can kick them out the gym. Yep. You don't, whatever. You can go. I got another one.
Right.
The grade school kids, you don't want to kill them before they get to high school, before they can even be successful.
That's why I start at 3-4 years old, bro.
Yeah. So you can get them early, and the parents will see you get them early. By the time they get older, they understand it.
Yeah. Little Steven is an example of a baby that came through.
Right.
So he's now 12. Right. You know what I'm saying? Dude was in pull-ups when he came to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. And that's before I was able to get the low rims.
Right.
So he was playing ball with the big boys on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we could throw him in against anybody. Like, be confident with it.
Doing it.
Right. And I want to say the closest thing that I have, a kid that I have to that is Troy.
Right.
Troy, like we got Troy is a sophomore in high school right now, right?
Yeah.
Jaquan is a 19-year-old sophomore in college.
Got it.
Right, 20-year-old sophomore in college.
Okay.
Right, so he's 20, Troy's 15. So when
playing together,
right? When Jaquan was 12, how old was Troy?
Right.
Do the math.
Right.
They was playing together.
Okay.
And it wasn't like Troy sitting on the bench.
He was playing.
He was on the court.
On the court. That's how they get the experience.
Falling or whatever. So now you got. They will never play together in college unless, it can happen because of these rules today.
These new rules.
But they shouldn't play together in college, and they play together.
Right.
So, like, that's the same thing. That's one of the kids that, like, been with me for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been with me for like 10 years straight.
Okay.
So that's how I want to keep it. I want to keep kids in the program for years. Some kids, we all are on it. We on the second and third kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably had an older brother. He probably had a little brother. He probably had the little sister. Either way.
Right.
And that's one of the biggest things about doing the program in Far Rockaway. Like, I either coach the parent, then the brother, the sister, the sibling, the cousin, whatever,
aunt, uncle,
or you play ball with them,
or I play ball with them.
them.
So now I don't really have to go and where people buy into the situation, but I had to start the foundation somewhere, and that came with the first couple of groups.
Y'all doing a hell of a job with it too, man.
Appreciate you,
for real. Real quick, what's your thoughts on the whole reclass thing, man? Like, how y'all feel about it? I get a lot of different views on it. I mean, how you feeling about it?
The crazy thing about that, and I always talk about that, man. When we used to grow up and all those dudes that we idolized, that was crazy ill, crazy nice, like Kenny Anderson, Jamal Mashburn. There was no reclass. Khaled Reeves, Derek Phelps, and these guys. So now everything be just a fad. When people see stuff going on, like, oh, okay, I can do it. I'm not really a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Especially some kids be having like 90 averages. I'm like, bro, if you nice, you gonna do it.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Now if you looking at weight, like they want to do that, he want to reclass, then fine. He might be struggling in class or something like that. But
make it make sense.
Just to do it. My man, one more year. I respect guys that reclassify up. Right. Supposed to be junior, they going up. You know what I'm saying?
Was that Monty Bates who did that?
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
Monty Bates
did going down. What are you, 12 years old playing?
Yeah, but that's what I see about it. If you grades and you struggling, with some kids are, some kids need that.
It's about maturity at the end of the day. If you need that just to an extra year to mature, then I get it, but
that's
gotta
make sense.
It gotta make sense. Gotta make it make sense, man. That make it make sense,
and that's the biggest thing with
me. That's it. If you're just doing it just to get ahead or get a man, like,
to dominate the little ones,
right?
One, I had a few kids that a lot of kids that have late birthdays. I'm a late birthday kid. I'm a late birthday kid that's little. So if when I was growing up playing basketball, they had reclassification at that time. I started ninth grade at 13.
Exactly.
I was 13 years old in ninth grade.
17 years old.
Right? Yeah, I might have had a kid in my class that was probably 15.
Right.
Both my daughters is October birthdays.
Okay.
My oldest daughter started
Libra season.
Yeah, definitely Libra season.
All day.
No, I mean, ain't Libra season no more. Anyway, anyway, my next son is a late birthday. He's a Sag, so Sag season coming up. So I gotta go with James right now. Shout out to James.
Politically is your season, but Libra season is all day, every day. That's it.
That's cool because I got 3 Libras in my life. But even with my oldest daughter, like started school in New York, then went to Virginia. Like what if I would have had a kid like that? My daughter had a late birthday. In New York, then moved to Virginia with her mom, and then what if she was playing basketball? Now they wanted to put her back another grade, so she would have been back. So she would have went to Virginia. I would have been like, oh, what? The moms would be like, yo, she put her back in the grade. Like, no, that today it would have been like, yo, leave her.
Right.
She good.
Yeah.
She's gonna pass her classes because she know all the work.
She know the work already.
So we ain't gonna worry about that. And she's gonna be killing everybody.
It's a new adjustment for her.
Killing everybody in court. But meanwhile, she's like, what the fuck is it? Let my daughter back.
Right.
My point of that is if you're not mature body wise, if you're not mature body wise and social wise, then you may consider it.
Right.
Especially with like back when I was a kid, socially, like you didn't outlet too much. It wasn't too many outlets. It wasn't on social media.
Nah.
You couldn't see nothing else. So
if
I mess with you, I mess with you. But now you might turn your phone on, look at your phone and be scared to go outside now because that's not what I want to do. And you know what I mean? So you might need to take a year back for that. You know what I mean? You might be smart. So depending on what it is, like some kids may need it, some kids may not.
Right.
I'm not just
case by case basis type.
Yes, I'm not condoning just doing it just to do it.
Right.
Like, nah.
I'm gonna open up the lines. Anybody want to call in, say a few words to the guys? 516-206-0711. Number 516-206-0711. Real quick, man, you guys, y'all dudes is changing lives and saving lives like every single day, man. Like the work that y'all doing is dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's all your coaches is all male coaches, right?
Nah.
Or you got some female coaches?
Yeah, we have some female. We have one female coach.
Okay.
Named Jill. She actually
shout out to Jill.
Coach, shout out to Coach Jill. She
Yeah.
and me and Coach Jill used to have battles. Like we met each other through CYO programs and starting out when I was starting out my program.
Got it.
And we didn't like each other early. Like
competitiveness.
No, it was competitiveness, whatever it was. It was just like, nah, this is mine. You can't get this.
Right.
And I ain't never do CYO before, so it was different. But then came to a point where now she's gonna have one of the better girls groups coming up.
Okay,
like,
sure.
She got some pieces. Be a shout out for that. Be on the lookout for that 5th grade Team Craig group. Like, you know, we've been looking crazy lately.
Yeah.
Like all my groups look crazy early.
Yeah. But
yes,
one thing I know about Team Crate, man, like y'all come with it, man.
Yeah, nah, I always bet on myself, man. That's like one of our biggest
every
mottos.
league, every tournament, man. The teams, the players get better and better, man.
Appreciate that.
Word, like every single time.
Thank you, bro.
Word,
That's the biggest thing. Development.
Shout out to all of the female
development
coaches,
in
man.
life, development on the court.
Yeah.
Speaking
Shout
of
out to the
females,
parents
real quick,
too, man.
The freshman females taking over right now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They going crazy.
The class?
Yeah, the class is crazy.
Oh,
College basketball girls.
Yeah. College basketball girls.
Yeah, them daughters, get them daughters up, man. Get them out early training.
So somebody had a question. Somebody had a question in there where they saying, do y'all think female coaches get enough credit in the game as the male coaches? Like,
nah, man.
They don't get enough
females
credit.
just don't get enough credit as the males. Like, that's just what it is.
I respect a lot of female
You
coaches.
got to get rid of, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Shout out to Joanne.
They on the come up.
Shout out to Joanne Albatello, Big Queens.
Facts, PD Nation.
Yo, it's just like anything, man. They wasn't getting
I
recognition with the
respect a lot
basketball
of female coaches.
for a minute.
Whoever just called, y'all could call back. Shout out to Coach Sonia, my VP, man.
Facts.
I mean, that's my
Definitely
sis,
shout out
yo.
to Sonia.
Yo, it's crazy because like, I met Sonia at work, man.
Word.
It's not even like she grew up she's from Coney Island.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? She's not from
but
Queens.
You see you would have thought
that's
that.
my
You know
sister,
what I mean?
man.
That's
word.
Love.
That's and she stepped in, and we've been rocking. I remember
she's definitely good people.
I remember we was coaching like 4 different age groups. We ain't had no coaches yet. We was coaching every age group.
Did you want her?
Yep.
Shout out Coach Tommy too, man.
Shout out to my dog,
For
Coach
sure. That's
Tommy.
my guy right there.
It's the
Shout
AMF
Tommy,
show.
man.
AMF show.
For
Coach
sure.
Javon. Who we talking to?
Hi, Coach Javon. My name's Lakia Eccles. Y'all know I already had to jump on this time to
Shout out to Lakia.
What up, kid?
Oh, you must have heard the shout out you had, Lakia.
Yeah, she said, "Let me get
Yeah,
on that."
you already know. You already know. I said, let me get on here because I definitely want to say I am so proud of you guys to see where y'all started off at to where y'all at now. Is like, man, the patience, the dedication, and the Far Rockaway community. I mean, everybody should know it's so easy to expand on these types of programs because we don't have them.
Sure.
And this is where you can jump in and take advantage of all these opportunities because y'all are doing great things. And most of these young men and women, they already look at our community as a platform that nobody makes it from here. Right. And y'all been setting that stepping stone for all these young men and women. You know, as soon as they see your logo, they want to be down. Y'all are legendaries. And I love you guys. Y'all already know that.
You too, Kia.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we love you too, man. When you running for the next council,
oh, don't do that.
You know what I mean? We need you up in there. We need you up in there writing them checks and all that. We gotta get you up in there.
You definitely need to be in office.
But the greatest part about now is that being that so many people are pouring in the Rockaway community, the funding and stuff. It's just all about right now is just getting the whole community to be on your backs. Like, these are the gyms that we need to keep our kids out the street. Y'all already made your name all throughout the city. And that's what the thing is. We cannot be scared to storm in these doors to be like, we need this. And we need to storm in numbers.
That's a fact.
So
I appreciate
I'm down.
that.
Appreciate you,
you
Kia.
guys.
Appreciate you for sure.
Thank you for
Appreciate
calling.
you, Kia.
Thank you for
Thank
calling.
you.
Love you.
Kia, you know I still got that, that dirty casserole you in that cup where we had that little get together.
You know what? I'm hanging up now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Love you, Kia.
Y'all have a blessed night. Don't put me on shop.
All right, I got you. I got you. We love you. We love you, Kia.
All right, have a good night.
All
Thank
right,
you.
later.
Real quick, man, we spend a lot of times with other people's kids, other people's family and stuff like that. So my question is like, what are you guys doing for yourselves outside of that? Because that consumes a lot of our time. You're in the gym with them a couple days a week, whole weekend belongs to them. Like, what you doing for yourself?
Yo, you hit it right on, man.
Well, I'll go first. For me, like I spend a lot of, like, I'm one of them coaches that was like at a college or an NBA team for years.
Good.
And your family knew what it is.
Okay, understood.
So if you not around, I know what you doing. I know what you is.
Gotcha.
You better make sure you handle this.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. I know what you do. It's hard to take a back seat sometimes to it.
Yeah.
But make sure you handle this.
Got it.
And I've been in it long enough to my family is like that with it.
Okay.
Do my family at times vent their frustrations with stuff?
Cool.
Absolutely. It's been parties I've missed. It's been functions I've missed.
Right.
It's been this I've missed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like that they know what the notion's been from day one.
It's the AMF show, Coach J Vaughn. Who we talking to?
Yo, Coach J Vaughn, man. This is Mike Bucknight.
Oh my God.
Yo, Mikey, what's
Mike
up, Mikey?
Bucknight. Yo, Mike Bucknight is another guy from Wavecrest Gardens. This is one of my little big bros right here.
Yeah.
Mike, what's good?
What's good,
Yo.
Bucky? my boy is sharpshooter.
The Sal
too,
Academy.
Man. Yeah,
Yo,
shout out to the Sal.
Yeah.
You came out to the 40 and over though, right? Buck Knight, when the last time he came out? He came out to that 40 and over.
He might have a question.
He played with us. All right.
You asked your own question. He might have a question.
What's the word, Bucky? Talk to us.
Yo, ain't nothing, yo, man. You know what? I wanted to tune in, man. When you guys, when he said, yo, we're doing the team crate, I wanted to put it.
Crazy.
Hey, listen, man. I'm calling to show love, man. Show love to you guys, man. Yo, I appreciate
you, man.
Appreciate you, Bucky.
Yo, Buck Knight, you know your group of, like in high school, I reflect on that. That gave me the vision to start figuring out Catholic schools for my kids.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I mean, like Buck Knight and them was part of a group, like in CY. They was doing the CYO program.
Yeah.
Shout out to Amir Selton.
Shout out to Amir.
You know Amir.
Yeah,
so Amir used to
yeah.
be one of the coaches in our Sarantino Recreation.
Okay.
And he used to help the CYO program. It's called St. Mary's. That was the parish that was my down my end.
Got it.
That folded.
Got it.
That's why we ended up at St. Rose.
Okay.
So he used to do that. So when they started doing the CYO program, Buck Knight and a lot of them was on, like, the team spread it out.
Got you.
I don't know if you know a guy named Kareem Shabazz.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so Big Kareem Shabazz is on one of the older teams. So Ford them, all of them.
Right.
So Shabazz was one of the first dudes because at 13 he was like 6'6".
He was the first one. He was the first one.
So he's the first one. So he's a big dude. He went to the South first. Boom, got him locked in.
Yeah.
So they like, all right, Bill Aber. Shout out to Bill Aber if he ever around. Yo, he was like, yo, you got anything else? Yeah,
that's how it goes. We got
listen, sports, and the big man. Other one was
Greg Springfield.
Yeah.
It was Greg Springfield and Kareem Shabazz. Them two, right? You know who was next to them? Ron Artest.
Right.
Yeah.
Sam Guard. This is all the crew, and their gym is as big as this studio right here, right now.
Word.
So how you had a 7, 6'9", 6'10", 6'7", 6'8", all these Ron doing whatever he's doing, but that opened the doors. But that led, like, Buck Knight went. Shout out to Stephon Barnes, Tyrone Obi, Andrew McCullough, John Connors, Kevin Marsh. Like, all these dudes is from Far Rockaway.
Yep.
and they all went to LaSalle. So I'm like,
Right,
oh shit, this
right.
nigga just sent
Yo,
everybody in
listen,
LaSalle.
listen.
There's no
I
way.
ain't gonna hold you.
Rubens
I ain't
Amidi
gonna
can't
hold you.
gotta shout out my guy Rubens Amidi.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
some of these
Rubens.
dudes went to
Live right across the
D1
street from me,
schools
too.
after that.
right.
And I'm like, nah.
That's
Shout
fine.
out
No,
Rubens, for sure.
no, hold on.
Who else I'm
hold on,
missing?
Hold on.
Who I'm missing?
Before I hang up, boss, hold on. Before I hang up, the last one, I'm gonna say something. I mean, it's been many, but the motherfucker, right? Far up. He came to hood tournament. Motherfucking Forbes.
Forbes. Yeah.
Richard
Oh,
Forbes.
see now.
He's
Now-
Stooges Forbes.
See,
That's
see,
my
see,
class.
see,
That's my
now-
Shout out
guy.
to
now-
Rich Forbes.
Shout out Rich
Shout out
Forbes.
Rich.
That's my class.
See,
That's my
yeah,
class.
he was-
Shout
That's
out.
my
We
guy.
definitely got
That's my
to shout
guy.
out to
Oh my God.
Yo,
Facts.
1, 2, 3.
Killer.
Huh. That used to
Yeah.
be his biggest name. We had the Far Rock Strong shirts like this.
Yeah.
That was him.
Oh wow.
Yo,
So
listen,
like that was him with
Yo,
this.
I see you up there with y'all, but listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I want to call in and show my love.
Yo, Bucky,
All
love
right,
you, bro.
killer.
Appreciate
No doubt,
you.
Shout
brother,
out to
man.
Buck.
Appreciate
Yo,
you.
listen,
Yo,
my man Dion Jones. He said I gotta send him some players, man. You know what I'm saying? He just got it. He at what where you at now again? What school you coaching at? But I know he just got a head coaching job. You know what I'm saying?
What, high school?
Yeah, high
Word.
school. Yeah. So he's like he just rolling the joint. Yo, make sure they send me some talent. Know what I mean, he said
ask him
I
where he
need
at.
just one. I need just one.
Now he just come out. Like the biggest thing
Actually, where he at?
I say to a lot of people is,
Come check us out, man.
and not to be funny on it.
You could be funny a little bit.
No, I'm
So you can be funny.
no,
Just a
I'm
little
not.
bit.
I'm not to be.
You got to
no,
right
listen,
to be.
Just you
no,
got
no,
to
no,
just
listen.
a little bit.
Not
bro.
to be funny,
Just a
but
little
when I
bit.
when I
coach
when I
at Van
explain,
Buren.
Oh, okay.
Oh, at
Okay.
Van
All
Buren.
Van Buren, right.
Shout out.
Shout out to Van Buren.
All day.
Oh wow, they just played that last year, right?
Yeah.
You gotta come out to Far Rockaway and come check the
Move,
kids.
He said, "Come through, man."
That's it. And that's how
We're not
everybody
funny about
is.
that.
Like
He changing the culture
Come
over
where-
there.
come
no,
where we at, man.
before it used to be like, you know, the AAU programs used to do it.
We got another
Yo,
caller.
Yeah, we put it like this, man. You come out to Far Rock, we know you really want the kids.
That's it.
Right.
When you
That's
making
it.
that trip out there,
It's the
That's it.
AMF show. Coach Javon, who we talking to?
That's all it is, man.
Yo, live sports.
Yo, who this?
Yo, it's Drew.
Who this? Andrew Richards?
Yes, sir.
Drew, my God.
Yo, you know this is my high school teammate, right?
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
my high school teammate.
Wow, that's fine.
I mean, then the
Yo,
coach's
look,
kids.
man, I'll be remiss, man, if I ain't called, man. And you know, Lou already hit my phone up. You better call. So.
Oh, you sound like you woke up.
Oh, that
Yo,
used-
bro, I'm trying to stand upright right now, son. I'm good.
All right. That's principle too.
Yo,
Yeah,
now I have to
right.
shout y'all guys out, man. A lot of people don't really know all the stories, man. You know, y'all did a good job explaining where y'all started from and how it got started, man. But I'm gonna bring up my kids that play for y'all now.
Mhm.
You know, Kayla never even wanted to play ball. You know, her mom wasn't trying to allow her. She was like a dancer, a ballerina. You know what I mean?
Fine, man.
But at the same time, it's like you and Lou just kept coming to the crib, stopping from the crib, saying, "Nah, she playing ball. She playing ball. She
Nah, that's a
playing
fact.
ball."
Right.
See,
And you guys kind of motivated her to see her true ability.
now she can't
You
even
know, a lot
stop
of people
playing.
have done
now
that.
the letters is piling up.
That's a fact.
That's dope, man.
Exactly.
That's
And
a true
now look
testament
at her,
of the work
man.
y'all
Junior
doing.
year, Division I scholarships all over the place.
That's dope.
Her coming home showing love to Crate all the time for life.
Dope.
And now we got my little one, my 7th grader, on the come up,
Killer
killing
Katie.
cats all over New York City right now, man.
Right.
And I gotta give y'all flowers, man. I give it to y'all all the time. You know what I mean? I help out. I do what I can as a parent, but you, Jeff, Sports Jeff, and Larry, you guys
Appreciate
are
you,
monumental to the community, man.
Yeah, I
Y'all, what y'all done
appreciate
for my
it,
kids,
Drew.
y'all doing for
Appreciate
so
you,
many
bro.
other kids, man. I know people see y'all and be like, yo, y'all doing it for Rock. But at the end of the day, man, y'all really doing it, yo. You know, like, if it wasn't for y'all, my kids wouldn't even be involved with basketball as much as they are now. My daughter
Appreciate
wouldn't
you,
be
man.
excelling, getting all
Yo,
these Division I
word,
scholarships, bro.
word.
Yo,
Appreciate you,
I
man.
mean,
Keep
Will,
my guy
I just want
Caden
to send
fresh,
flowers
man.
now,
Keep my
yeah.
guy. All I say is, yo, appreciate you. Keep my guy Caden fresh, man. Ready to go.
We
man.
gotta take another call, brother. We appreciate
Yo,
you.
love you,
Appreciate
love you,
calling,
Drew.
man.
Love you,
My
Drew.
God.
Appreciate
Love
you,
you,
my
Drew.
boy.
All right,
whole
fellas, I'll see
family,
y'all
my boy.
tomorrow.
All right, peace,
Later.
brother.
Word.
Line going crazy for Team Crate, man. The only time the line went crazy is when my pops in the shower was up here. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I had to cut the phones off.
What?
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
They calling up, they respect it.
I respect that.
AMF show, Coach J Vaughn. Who we talking to?
Troy Faison.
Oh,
Big Troy.
I said what I said.
Big
man.
Troy.
Said what
Big-
I said.
I said what I said.
I said what I
My
said.
God.
man.
I said what I said. Big Troy Faison. Senior.
That's the word, brother. Thank you for
What we
calling
talking about?
What we talking?
What we talking about?
us.
We just talking about.
Love y'all guys, man. Love
you
y'all.
too,
Of
bro.
course, you already know I need that hat.
Oh my
I'm
God.
saying so everybody can hear. I need that hat.
Yo,
I'm still
Yo.
waiting for sweatshirts
yo,
too.
Listen,
when
we
you
go-
talk about let me can I just give him
Yeah.
his props though, but when you talk about loyal though,
Yes.
That's a
for
fact.
a kid that he got a kid of his
This is
kids,
probably one of them.
his
like,
kid
that's
could
a
go
fact.
anywhere, his kid could be playing anywhere.
That's a
And his
fact.
kid is the dude.
Right.
And he's
Yes.
loyal.
Right.
He's a
All
prime
the way.
example
Right.
of showing kids that it don't matter where you at. If you doing it, you gonna
Make a
do
name
it.
for yourself.
Right.
They gonna come.
And you got to give the props out to their whole family, man.
That's
that
a
kid
fact.
been loyal.
Not just a shout out to the kid, a shout out to the parent.
Shout out to the
The
parent.
parent
for
got
sure.
the parent get it from the kid.
For sure.
I mean, the kid get it from the parent. So
The whole
you definitely
family.
get the first shout out, Big Troy. Little Troy
And
gets the
what you
second
told me
shout
the
out
other
for
day?
establishing
What you told me the
everything.
other day, Troy never even played for. He never even played for another team or something. But after a certain, was it something like that? It was something like that. You told me.
Nah,
It was
I
statistic.
told you.
Yo,
he played
Big
10 years
Troy,
straight.
Big Troy, we
Yeah.
appreciate you calling in, man. We literally got like 3 minutes left. I gotta get 2 more questions in for these guys, brother.
All right.
Yo,
I'll work on that.
yeah.
I'll work on that hat
Thanks for
tomorrow.
the love.
Damn.
Team Crate, Team Crate, everything. And
You know
stop
what I mean?
sleeping on my son, man. Stop all the politics. Everybody that's listening.
Troy is that
Wow.
dude. Tell him.
Trey that dude.
Got
man.
you.
I got the opportunity to coach
It ain't
him.
too many guards,
Eagle.
especially in his class. I don't know. I came on here too late, effing with him. So let's. And I'm not a big talker. I don't want to take up the 3 minutes.
That's a
I'll
fact,
talk
though.
to y'all later.
That's a
All
fact,
Later.
though.
Later.
You
You
speaking
know.
nothing but facts. Crystal say hello. She said to my favorite coaches. She said, "Hey, to
love
my
Crystal.
favorite coaches."
Oh, what up, Chris?
We ain't your
All right,
favorite
Mom.
coaches, be your brothers.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's
You
a
my
fact.
sister.
Right.
I ask everybody this because this is important. Like you gotta leave some words of motivation for the listeners, the followers. You know what I mean? And y'all could all just give me a quick minute because we only got 3 of them. Say
All right.
something. Y'all start with whoever want to go first.
Mine's the shortest, and I live by this. Shout out to my coach at high school, Coach Somerville. 7 P's of life, and just follow this because it will definitely give you an advantage in life. 7 P's of life: proper, prior, planning prevents piss poor performance
Production or
or
performance.
production, whatever P you want to put, but just live by that, and it'll get you through a lot for sure.
That's a fact.
That's a fact right there.
What you got?
I'm gonna keep it short and blunt. And
Okay.
what I've always been living by for myself.
Okay.
Better yourself. If you believe in yourself and you feel like you can do it, don't worry about what nobody else say. Just move forward and push forward, and that's it.
Right.
That's the
Count on yourself. man.
adversity is one of the biggest killers, mental killers. You gotta come over that, and that's the biggest thing. So just push forward and bet on yourself.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What you got, Coach
That's a
Larry?
fact. Yo, I got 2 things, man. One, you got to know what you want first and foremost in order for you to be able to go out there and get it and do it. So first and foremost, man, you got to know what you want and what you're trying to achieve, right? And once you know that, then you set your goals to achieve that, right?
Right.
And then I'm gonna just end it on the words of my man from Far Rock, the legendary Kurt Taylor. It's real simple, man. Hard work is undefeated, man. You know what I mean?
That's
You
a big one.
Getting there, you putting that work, no matter what you do, basketball, schoolwork, whatever, man, and you will be successful, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, gentlemen, man.
Shout out for sure.
Definitely.
Brother,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, let me say one thing, man.
Yeah.
Starting out like 5-6 years ago in this When we started out, one of the first teams I played was AMF, and it's all love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From 5-6 years, we've been 4, 5, 6 years, we've been playing. Let me say one thing. You know what I mean? When we first started, you know, it was wins head back and forth.
Yeah.
Now through 7th, 8th grade, you know, you got a little one up on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your team's been kicking my. I'm gonna say it. They've been kicking our ass. You know what I mean? They left kicking our ass.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is, a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
You walked in the gym. You're in 35 and over, y'all. I walked in the
Oh,
gym.
yeah.
You know, this my brother. This is my brother right here. This is my brother right here. So I walked. I told sports.
That's funny.
That's
He
a
told me the
fact.
story. I came home. I'm like, yo.
So I saw. I was like, oh my man, hold on. He about to come play, whatever.
Yeah.
So now you know I'm getting dressed and
Yeah.
shit, whatever. So
Yeah.
now I come back up and I see that you're getting dressed. I said, oh, Hood about to play? Oh, all right. You know what I mean?
It's funny.
I got to start thinking about all the games we had,
I was in
all the 8th grade, all my boys and shit. I'm like, nah, you gotta get it in.
Yo, Hood,
You gotta get
I
it
was
in.
in the crib with my brother watching him go to the game.
Yeah.
Yo, you coming to the game? He's like, nah, I'm chill. I get up with him later. He's like, yo, we played against Hood in there. I was like, that was the game earlier?
Yeah, that's a
should've
fact.
went.
That's
So
a fact.
right now, you know, we probably like 2-12 against Hood. We might, you know, with the teams, but you want to know right now, 35 and 0, baby.
Definitely want to know, bro.
And I was all-
and I was dead after that game.
I was nervous.
Yo, what you posted? Yo, he put up the ill post.
Yo, that's a fact.
Yo.
Let me say 35 and 40. It's definitely different.
Bro. I gotta
Definitely
state of my 40 notes.
But it's all now.
Yo,
Shout out to Hood AMF. You
This-
don't know it's all love.
Yo,
for
Craig,
sure.
all
Sean,
my brothers.
Tommy, everybody,
love and
boy.
appreciate
Word.
all the work that y'all
Big
doing, man.
Queens.
All
Big
day.
Queens.
Queens,
Everybody in Big Queens.
AMF
boy.
show.
You know the vibes.
We
Shout
outta
out
here.
Banjo, Rashawn Banjo.
Man, Joe, need my plate, man. Thank you, sir.
Good to go. Appreciate y'all.
Word.
That was good.
That was a good one.
That was a great. That's a great one.